Hi, so we are hopefully sharing, there we go, um, going to do a little recording on how to use Screencastify. So the very first thing that you're going to do is you are going to go to the Chrome Web Store and you're going to search for Screencastify and you'll get the icon that looks like this. So Screencastify is an extension. So you'll pick Add to Chrome, it'll ask you to allow it in your Google and you'll have to sign in, and then just go through those steps, and what it'll do is it'll put it up here in your extension bar and it'll be this little pink arrow. So once you are ready to use Screencastify, you get your setup. So let's say I'm going to move over to this title page here, and then I'm going to press this little arrow and I get this little pop-up window. You'll notice it's a 5-minute limit in the free program, so that is important to remember. Usually you will want to screencast your whole desktop so that if you move to any different windows or tabs, kids will see that. It will probably ask you the first time to allow your microphone, and you can choose whether or not to embed your webcam. I'm going to put it on just so you can see what that looks like, and once we actually start recording, it'll pop up in the bottom window. So when I press record, it's going to ask me again, do I want to have my whole window, which I'm going to say yes to my entire screen. Before we get going, I'm going to just make my little picture of me a little smaller. We can also move that around if you need to. All right. So once I hit share your screen and press share, I'm going to get a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and recording will start. So there's my 3, 2, 1 countdown. And so now we are screen recording. I can go back and forth between videos or between web pages, and I can use some tools down here. I could do some coloring. I can change the color. So if I wanted to draw attention to things, I could do that. So some simple tools there. I can pause the screen recording. So sometimes, let's say if I'm going to a website showing how to do something and it's loading and it's taking a long time, I might want to pause, and then I just come back here and resume, and my screencasting will continue. Now, when I'm done, I press the end button, and what will happen is it'll immediately pop us into the recording window. And so here, one of the really important things that I want to do is go Screencastify. I want to give it a title. That's important because Screencastify will automatically create a folder in your Google Drive, and it will put all of your Google screencasts right in there. And so if they're not labeled, it'll just be a bunch of gobbledygook. And if you label it here, it will help you be able to find it. So once this one uploaded pretty quickly, you can get a shareable link that will take you right to Drive, or you can also click Publish to YouTube. And with your Google account, you have a YouTube account, so it can publish right there. And perhaps most importantly, for us at this time, is Share to Classroom. A couple other sometimes important things, depending on the type of file that you need. You can now export that as an MP4. So if the program that you're using needs an MP4, you can do that. And you can also export audio only, or just download it. Let's say you wanted to download it to a camera roll, you could do that as well. So copy shareable link. Now I could take that link, put it anywhere, or send it directly to Google Classroom. So that is how you would do a screencast.